Officials say the gunman purchased his weapons just days after he turned 18. And we wanted to know what protocols are in place here in the Bay State when someone does apply for a license to carry. Western Mass News reporter Paris Dunford getting those answers with the chief of the Ludlow Police Department.
Uvalde, Texas authorities say the alleged shooter of the Robb Elementary School mass shooting purchased 2 assault rifles legally when he turned 18. Now, gun laws in Texas are very different than Massachusetts, but we dug a little deeper to find out what protocols are in place aimed at making sure a gun doesn't end up in the wrong hands.
You would be surprised at the number of people that apply for licenses to carry in Massachusetts that had not only incidents of mental health, but even criminal incidents.
Chief Daniel Veladis of the Ludlow Police Department tells Western Mass News the application process is lengthy for someone who wants to obtain a license to carry. There are multiple resources for law enforcement officers when someone is applying for a license to carry, but they don't necessarily tell the whole story. The department can utilize national and state databases as well as their own records.
We respond to a lot. We do a lot for our residents and our public. We tend to know more than a larger agency, for instance, a state or a federal agency. We just have more records.
If someone suffers from mental health issues, it may come up on the department's radar if they were voluntarily checked into a public hospital. But otherwise, police may not be made aware of these issues. However, in Ludlow, if they have any concerns about someone's application, the chief holds an in-person interview with them.
Sincerity. I'm looking for the ability to look at someone and say, are they being more or less truthful?
And Chief Veladis tells us what makes Massachusetts stand out from most other states is that the local police departments have the authority to deny someone a license, and that denial can be appealed in court.
It's a privilege to have a license to carry in the state of Massachusetts, and we have a strict standard, and it works well.
Reporting in Ludlow, Paris Dunford for Western Mass News.